Okay, so yesterday, it was Independence Day in Mexico. Wow, everyone's so independent up in here. All the single ladies, all the independent countries. But yeah, so my mom and I, we went to this restaurant that had an amazing view of the Zocalo Square and the balcony where the Mexican president, who is a woman, by the way, America, take notes, North America. So she was saying like, Viva la Mexico and Viva la, I don't understand everything else. But she'd say stuff and then the crowd would chant, Viva la, whatever she said. Viva la, whatever, Viva. So we had a great view of that. If you want to see like a few of the videos, they're on my Insta stories, the chat, the crowd. I'm too streamer brained right now. But yeah, it was a vibe. And then there were a bunch of fireworks, and then we had a great view. And then the restaurant had like a, what do you call it? Like a roof. And then they unveiled the roof. And then when they unveiled the roof, there was this like, on top of us, there was this guy that was standing there with a bunch of cameras. And then my mom looked, she was like, who is that? She thought it was the president or like secretary or something. And he looked a little bit like Hassan. So she was asking the waiters there, like, who is that? Who is that? And apparently it was like a newscaster. But I'll show you. This person looked like Hassan. I thought it was Hassan, but after what happened to, what's his face? I was so scared. I thought there would be a shooting with the cameras. Not with the cameras. But let me show you. This person. And it was so funny because my mom was filming this dude thinking it was like the president or someone else. And I was like, Mama, it's just a newscaster. Like, film the president, the actual president. But I took a photo. This is the photo I took. If you zoom in, it looks like Hassan. I'm not kidding you. It really does. But it's just some presenter. But yeah, let me show you my Insta stories. So for those who don't have Instagram, if you're living off the grid or whatever, but you have Twitch for some reason. So this is my Mexican experience so far. So this is BTS behind the scenes. From yesterday. That's me. Thanks Lorax for the resub. But yeah, this was our view from the restaurant yesterday. Okay, that's not an explosion. I know it looks like it, but it's just like filters from the camera. And this is a traditional food we ate. I forgot what it's called, but it was so good. And then there's like dancers. Ay. Lamau. I probably shouldn't be showing my phone, but whatever. And this is the president saying Viva. Viva. And then I was trying to be cinematic, so I zoomed in on the flag. I was like, whoa, it's floating in the air. But yeah, that was her in the balcony. That's super cool. And then right after, there was smoke in the crowd. I'm not sure what the smoke is about, but there was smoke. Maybe it, but no, probably not. And then they sang the national anthem. And then I didn't know what to do for the national anthem because in the Philippines, when the national anthem is playing, you go like this, right? In the US, people bend the knee. And then here, I didn't know what to do, but the people around me in the restaurant were just standing there. And then there was one guy filming, and he was singing along while filming. So I was like, okay, maybe I can film and it's not disrespectful. So I filmed it a bit, and then I stopped and just stood there. So, and then these are the fireworks. They're so cool. I have so many videos, but I just chose like the coolest shots that I had. Yep. It was so amazing. So cool. and then there. And then in between, I was so sleepy the whole time. I was there with my mom. In between, there would be like a singer who would go around speaking Spanish to people, and then he put the mic on people. Thanks, Straw04 for the resub. Assuming that they would know the rest of the lyrics because most of the people there were like Spanish. And then they put the microphone to me. I was just like, lo siento. Ooh. I was trying to sing along and try to like match whatever was being said, but it just wasn't working. Thanks, Mikora, for the resub. That reminds me of Mikasa. I miss watching anime. But yeah, but overall it was fun. I am low-key sleep deprived.